Hi, Geminis. How we doing? All right, we're going to be doing the week of the 24th through the 30th using the Dark Magic Oracle. Get an idea of what's going on this week. All right, what do we have going on for this beautiful Geminis? I am not taking all of that. So put that back in and reshuffle. Just give me one. What do we have going on for my beautiful Geminis this week? All right. Selling me that one, so we'll take it. Strength. I like that. Nurture your diverse talents. So finding the strength to do that. And that is number 10. Then we have blush. Love is blooming. So maybe we have a relationship coming in. And that is number 18. Oh. This could be you having new ideas or even you having talents and really putting some effort to nurture those, and this could be also you starting some kind of new relationship or just loving yourself a little bit more. And I really like that because I feel like she's very rooted this week, very grounded. All right. See what is going on with you beautiful Geminis this week. I did see the Hierophant a couple of times. So you could be getting some higher level of commitment, or you could just be, I feel like it's some form of higher level of commitment. It's like wanting to build something solid with that Ace of Pentacles. All the things flying out at me, And this could be somebody from the past with that Six of Cups. This could just be you really focused on your own higher learning. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles that want to build something solid, something structured. This could be either you just really loving on yourself this week, or this could be like the past coming back in and trying to nurture something. But whatever it is, I feel like it's super grounded this week, especially with that Queen of Pentacles being there. And you do have some kind of victory coming in. I love that with that Six of Wands. All right. Ooh, good fortune. I like that. All right. The current energy is that Six of Pentacles. It's like give and take kind of energy. The give what you receive. But I feel like you definitely are inspired to, I think, look past the unknown, embrace the known this week. The Moon card. You could have Cancer in your chart this week. Maybe you're tired of just constantly being the statuesque type of person, and you're starting to be like, I'm tired of being stubborn about things, and I want some growth. I want to evolve, and that might be why that love's coming in, and that nurturing what you can do, the things that you're good at, I feel like you've taken some kind of moment to really take a step back and maybe look at that. And maybe this is also looking at what is kind of like working past your own stubbornness, And I feel like that's why the Page of Cups and that Moon is there, is like it's having some kind of creative expression and not really knowing how it's going to work out, but doing it anyways. And I really like that because I feel like it's really about you receiving this week, especially with that Six of Pentacles here. You putting something out into the world and allowing yourself to receive it back. And that could be why the love is blooming there, But I feel like you're definitely get some higher learning, especially when it comes to being grounded and being nurturing and really understanding the things that you're good at this week, embracing those talents, and just having the faith that you can accomplish those this week. And that really aligns for you doing something new, doing something structured, solid, putting it into the universe and really getting rewarded for that effort and that energy this week. And I really believe that the more love you pull into something and the more that it feels good and it feels solid, like the more you grow. And it's also about loving yourself, showing that love back to yourself. So sixes might be super important this week, but I also feel like if this is an ex coming back, I feel like it's a timing issue and things might go differently this time. Don't quote me on that. Everybody is different and everybody has free will. Okay? But I feel like this is more about you really nurturing your own soul and just kind of leaving things up to fate at the moment, but still embracing it. So it's really just, man, I love this, honestly. It feels good. It feels inspired, like truly inspired. It feels like you're acknowledging that you have these talents. You're embracing it. You're putting the love into it. You're trusting how it works out. And you're just solely focused on building, and you may not see the victory right now, but I do feel like it's a win for you, So I feel like keep pouring that love into it because it's causing some kind of good energy, some kind of good vibe, something that's really rolling in your favor. And the more you give, I feel like the more you're going to receive. So whatever you are inspired to do, whatever path of that unknown that you're not really quite sure of, keep following that path. I feel like it's being really good for your soul this week. And I really like that. Really good energy. All right. Let's see what we got going on for love or career. I mean, it's really kind of hard telling. All right. What do we have going on for the beautiful Geminis? What is it they need to know? Okay. So I feel like this is also a week. Let go of the habits that zap your inner strength. Nurture the talents that you have. And it's also the study room. I think Taurus got this too, is making some kind of choice. But really also researching something. You might be putting some work into something, learning the facts about a situation. I like that. It's like putting the seasoning on it, getting really balanced and putting the effort in and seeing that reward from that effort, But make sure you stay balanced. We did see a couple of pentacles in there, so make sure you stay balanced. But maintain balance between effort and reward. Satisfaction doubles. So it's also like not having expectations set down on it and just putting the work in, but balancing out a situation. I don't know how to say that properly. But it's like, when you're doing something, not setting an expectation that it's going to work out a certain way, just know that you love it, doing it, and you're going to see how much reward comes back to you. And then we also have blender, disruption, chaos, and change. Your routine is about to be blended. New mixture will surprise you. And I feel like with every new endeavor, there's always a little bit of chaos. There's always a little bit of change. And that might be why you're needing to keep everything kind of grounded, kind of balanced out this week. And then we have toilet, which is, it's a toilet. But it's also another chaos card. It's empty, restart, flush away life's chaos, and embrace healthier interactions. So for those of you that are in a relationship, maybe you need to flush some of the interactions that you have in order to focus on healthier interactions. And it's also about restarting. So I feel like it's how it ties together is you have some kind of a choice ahead of you. And I feel like as long as you keep it balanced and keep putting in the effort, you're going to have some kind of reward. But know that when you do something that changes, it's also going to have some kind of chaos around it. But don't focus on anything that's going to stand in your way. Just kind of embrace the healthier portions of it. And honestly, flush down the negativity that might come with it. I feel like that might make sense to one or two of you, but hey, we'll see what happens. All right, we're going to do one from the Key Oracle. Grab your hard truth, and then let you enjoy the rest of your week. All right, what do we have going on for my beautiful Geminis? What do they need to know for their highest good? Right. We have Meteor Key. Wish. A spark crosses night. Wishes unlock the heart. The sky answers you. So I feel like that's the spark of an idea. And I like the fact that there's like this light right here. So whatever you have a spark to do, which could be with your talents, I feel like the more love you show it, the more it kind of unlocks the world for you. So it's definitely about allowing your wishes to really come true and having that spark to move towards your dreams. And, you know, this could be really allowing yourself the way you speak or the way you say it. Especially when it talks about the sky. All right. Let's see what the hard truth has to tell you, beautiful Geminis. I don't know why, but I am so absolutely in love with this. All right. What do I have for my beautiful Geminis? Unseen. There are factors you haven't yet considered. Look beyond the obvious for hidden elements that could impact your decision before making a move. So maybe there's some unseen circumstances that you haven't quite noticed yet. And that's okay. You know, it's just looking at the broader picture and everything that's laid out before you, and then making a really impactful decision. And that has, I think, a lot has to do with allowing your wishes to come true. So, and really doing maybe some research this week, and especially when it has to do with what your talents are. All right, my beautiful Geminis. If you like this content, please like, share, and subscribe. Not, I will see you next week. Bye, guys.